Shamrock 9 Papa, ready to go. Shamrock 9 Papa, surface wind 080 degrees, 13 knots, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Sorry, 16.
Clear takeoff, 16, Shamrock 9 Papa.
Oh, it's because your air rack is old.
Oh, they changed the shit.
No, it's. Do you remember this happened last time when we had different air racks? I had to do the routes.
Okay, what are our reserve fitness?
Do we have a route in? Do we? No.
I'll give you a route in. I do have Tisbos here. Wait, what? Ah, no, it's not. There.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Look, I'll click it.
Okay, you click it.
There we go.
Okay, next page. Let's see if I'm able to do it. If I'm not able to do it.
Alright.
But I should be able to. There. And it is. Just wait. Subtext 1.
Yeah. It's a sign of the good weather.
Shamrock 9 Papa, identified on departure, climb flight level 60. Climbing 60, Shamrock 9 Papa.
Our RVR at Cork.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Are you streaming, by the way?
Yep. Yeah. I never hit go live on the last one. We're the Sutec. We're the Tismo 1 Sierra, right? Okay, well there's no restriction on our departure. So it would be an air...
5 meters, we're still going.
On our departure, yeah. The airport... You know, fucking Navigraph charts, why can't they just make it easy to read? Airport briefing departure. I hear this. I'm using the IAIP. It's fucking missing something. Oh, the IAIP doesn't work on a fucking iPad. Oh. Yeah, no worries. Bit of takeoff config, love it. Yeah, you're master. 550. RVR 550. We're well grand. The weather's actually just changed for me and it's lovely and sunny now. Never mind. Let's change back.
Oh, that's because I went to bed as much fun. And I'm going back again to check what's better.
Ah. Yep.
Shamrock 99, Papa leaving control airspace, Unicom 122, I'm going to carry you on there. Yeah, John, thanks, Shamrock 99, Papa.
Visibility 800 grand. Who even needs to see the ground? Yeah, he's just gone offline there. Sure, look, we're only cruising through Ireland, it's not like we're going too far.
Give us a ring if you need anything.
Okay, oh, do you want to do a checklist?
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to say.
Yeah, before I start checklist.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Below the line, yeah?
Yeah, all the way.
Okay, all the way, so. IRS mode.
Nav.
Gear pins.
Moved.
Light test.
Checked.
Grand. Oxygen.
Tested.
Yaw dampener.
On.
Nav and display.
Normal auto.
Fuel.
You in charge of the field, so you know.
Yeah, enough.
And we have 4 pumps on.
Yeah. And fastens. Emergency exit lights. And window heat.
On.
Air conditioning.
Packs off, leads on.
And isolation auto. And pressurization selector.
Auto
And auto brake.
is rejected.
Hydraulics.
R.
Speed brake.
10.
Parking brake.
Set.
Stop trim.
Normal.
Wheel well fire.
And checked.
Radios and transponder.
Standby.
And P8.
Is complete.
FMC.
It's
N1. And MCP basically.
yeah. We've got 26k and 98. That's fine.
Grand. Is that our V2 plus 5 in the MCP?
Yes, it is.
Are we sure about that?
It's not +5. +5 now.
Yeah. I was like, okay. We're gonna stall, but alright. Where was I? N1IS. Yeah, stab trim.
Yes. So, 5 required and
Okay. EFB airplane mode stowed. Phones off. Flight deck and cockpit doors, passengers, grand.
air conditioning.
Aircon packs, anti-collision light on, and parking brake release.
Okay, everything's fine. Just call John for push there.
Yeah. Cork approach, Ryanair 42 Delta.
42 Delta Cork, go ahead.
Cork approach, Ryanair 42 Delta, request push and start.
So we start proof face north.
Push side of cruise, face north, Ryanair 42 Delta.
Thanks, John. Oh, are we sharing cockpits, are we?
Not just a cockpit.
Okay.
Oh, love that.
Oh my god.
Okay. Engine starts.
Okay. Number 2 is
Okay. Two's grand. And two's alive. Idle. EGT rise. And stable. Engine 1 ground. Into rise. $21.5. EGT rise.
Okay,
Cool. Do you want to do surface control check? Cool. Okay, before taxi checklist, generators. CPU as needed. Start switches. Anti-ice. Air conditioning. Pax auto bleeds on. CPU bleed off. Isolation valve auto. Set. Flaps set required. Alt set. Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah. No, it's I figured it out. It's hard in a simulator because in real life there's like a line down the middle of the cockpit where we can tell what job is whose, but in a simulator you can reach across. Like you wouldn't be able to reach that in real life.
Yeah.
But anyway, stab trim units required 4.5. Verify set. Start lever, both idle. Flight controls checked and recall. There was an anti-ice light there. No. Yeah. I'm on taxi, am I? Right.
Oh, sorry, I'm on taxi.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
I was like, yeah, you're pilot flying. Like, what are you at? Well, it'll be a pretty simple L taxi now.
Yeah, I can't get to
It'd be straight ahead and the next left.
exactly like that. Okay,
Cork, Ryanair, 42 Delta, ready for taxi.
Ryanair 42 Delta straight ahead, you can taxi Alpha, line up runway 16, report ready.
Straight ahead, Alpha, line up 16, report ready. Ryanair 4. Stop! Don't touch me there. Ryanair 42 Delta. Just creep him out. Yeah, flight directors are on, auto throttle on, LNAV, VNAV. I always arm it because there's no actual. If you don't arm VNAV, then you follow the noise abatement procedure. The flight directors give you noise abatement, but like noise abatement is not the most efficient way to climb, and it's a simulator, so I'm just kind of like I just kind of want to get it over and done with quick. But I will turn off VNAV. We'll follow the noise abatement procedure. It's NDAP 2 here, so we'll follow it to 3000.
Okay, I've got like
Yeah. Yeah, he said line up and wait, report ready. So I will go landing lights on, transponder TARA, and position lights to flash. I think I did it. Oops.
Approaching. 6.
No, we should always do it before takeoff checklist. Config, check, flaps, yeah, set, stab trim, set, takeoff briefing.
Yeah, we're fine. Sure, initial time is 5,000 feet.
On runway 16.
Grand, MCP is set, V2, runway heading and cruising altitude, check. Runway heading doesn't check. 160. And landing strobe lights on, retractables on. Cool, we are ready for takeoff. Checklist complete. Cork approach, Ryanair 42 Delta, ready for takeoff. Ready for departure, oh my god.
Delta surface wind 090 degrees, 13 knots, runway 16, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 16, Ryanair 42 Delta.
Cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
I hate myself.
Ready for takeoff. Okay. Stable. Okay.
Airspeed alive.
80 knots.
V1. Rotate.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
400.
Traffic.
Uh-oh. I'm getting a traffic warning, are you?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, okay. And autopilot's coming in. And what? Bug up.
Fly.
Okay.
Fly.
Yeah.
Maintain.
Ryanair 42 Delta, report passing altitude.
Fly.
Ryanair 42 Delta passing 3,400.
Ryanair 42 Delta, thanks. Clear left turn to Sutex. You can climb flow 230, speed 0.
Left Sutex, climb 230, speeds R is Ryanair 42 Delta. Okay, flaps up. Syntax executes. Is your LNAV armed, is it?
It is.
Okay.
Okay, flaps up, lights up, take off checklist.
Okay, after takeoff checklist, air conditioning and pressurization.
Set.
Auto brake. Start switches. Flaps. Gear. Altimeters through the transition level. After takeoff checklist complete. Yeah, I keep getting a lovely traffic
Maintain
warning.
Vertical speed.
Whatever you did
Climb.
I don't know. I am connected as an observer. I don't know why it's really funny though to look out in an outside view because there's like an aircraft chasing us. John should be handing us off to Unicom now. Yep. Should be being out there now. Clonbalog. Clonbalog. I don't know why, but Clonbalog and Abbey Shrule, they're just like my two, like, I make memes out of them. Clonbalog. In about 20 seconds. Lights. I will check. He loves us too much. No, it's a pair thing. It's us.
It's joy of death.
Yeah.
Like it's like flickering between 302 and 283.
Oh. Yeah, this is definitely not a seamless seamless process.
You're always the same. Are you standard on your side?
I am set standard yet.
Because yours is showing temporarily not standard.
If I bug mine, if you bug mine, does it make any difference? Because I have mine set to sync Captain QNH.
There.
Yeah, it's made no difference to mine. I'm still set standard. He usually does other stuff in the background, and I would say you'd have to.
I get the solo for sure.
Oh, now, buddy, now, I will make sure that you do not do sweet fuck. Have you ever seen me do circuits? Tighter than an 8-year-old virgin they are.
I have not circuits.
Right, well, when I do circuits at Dublin, right, my approach is to touch down in the TBM at the Pappies, because I only ever fly circuits in the TBM. So I touch down, bang on at the Pappies, immediately flaps take off, 100%, I get airborne at 90 knots. Now bear in mind my touchdown speed is about 70 knots, so it's another 200 feet down the runway. And then I fly just above the runway, gear up, flaps up, until the end of the runway, and then I vertical climb and turn crosswind to 1,500 feet. And then I'm doing 150 knots downwind about half a mile away from the runway, and I accelerate to 200 knots on the downwind, and then I turn base at 180 knots, and then I turn about 2 mile final with flaps generally take off. Sometimes I'm a little bit fast, so not, and with flaps take off. Then at half a mile, gear down, flaps full, and I touch down again, bang on the pappies and do it again. And sometimes I'll just turn straight after the pappies and just turn, and then I'll end up on a half mile final.
Okay. Can you just tell me when you're gonna log on? Because then I'll just log off.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
hey, no, shit. Well, actually, that's just
Runner 42 Delta, leaving control airspace, Unicom 122, having a straight Dublin, let's go.
yeah, I think he's a wanker. Yeah, Ryanair 42 Delta, leaving control airspace, Unicom 122.8, cheers.
Bye, John. Bye.
Okay, let's go.
I have crashed, and I've actually written off one of my TBMs. Echo India Echo Golf Alpha is gone.
Like in the sim.
Yeah.
Go.
Written off.
So the TBM has a maintenance and damage model.
Oh,
So like if you land hard, you damage the landing gear and you have to repair the landing gear. And I was flying VR and I hit a microburst over the Wicklow Mountains, and the aircraft just fucking straight nose down, and I was like, oh balls. And because I was flying VR and the thing simulates control stiffening, I nosed down and I was doing 250 knots, so I physically could not pull up. And by the time I realized that and tried to trim to pull up, I couldn't. And I have hypoxia and all enabled, so my guy actually had a red out, and I was actually blessed, and I mean blessed, that when I came back through, it was in a steep fucking climb. I hadn't hit the ground. I'd oversped so much the lift had nosed the aircraft back up, but it was in a steep climb and the engine had oversped, so it fucking the engine was gone, like, because it oversped. So I tried to windmill start the engine in the air, and just before I could do that, I had hit the ground. Now I already had the sense to have my gear out and down, but just before I hit the ground, like I hit the ground hard enough. Now the TBM was grand, I got it back to Dublin, but when I hit the ground, yeah, this was over the Wicklow Mountains coming up from Cork to Dublin, and like this was all in VR. So I made it back, and I was on approach to Dublin, gear down, gear unsafe, nose gear didn't, no nose gear light. So I was like, fuck. I was too short of a final to call an emergency, so I was like, right, grand. Went, landed, held off as long as I could, and obviously I had forgotten to stop the prop, and the prop was still spinning, so when the nose went down, bang, fucking engine got shock, and the aircraft skidded off the runway. Now it was grand. I had about 3 million worth of repairs to do to the aircraft, which she was grand.
I'll be recording the aircraft.
No, the TBM's worth about 8 million.
Oh, okay. Nearly half.
Yeah, half its worth. So yeah, I did the repairs, and then I was doing a VR flight at Donegal. After repairing it, I flew out of Sligo to go up to Donegal, do some circuits, and my VR decided it'd be funny to put me in an outside view while I was in a descent, and I couldn't get back into the cockpit and pull up in time, and the thing just fucking crashed. Just square into the ground after that massively eventful, like, emergency saving it. just fucking nose down into the ground because of epoxy VR. I was like, oh fuck this. And then I went to go repair it, and the thing was a ball of flames, and I was like, oh. And I went into the maintenance manager, and it was like, yeah, the aircraft is beyond repair. Please select a new airframe. I was like, Echo India, Echo Golf, Bravo.
Just make our way to the Alpha.
Yeah, and that's what one of the lads said. I think it was who said it? Oh, one of the lads said it. He was like, I can't wait for December for Echo Golf Zulu. All right.
Now I've got a MCB answer list.
Yeah, descent. Do you want the descent checklist?
Yes.
Pressurization. Plan.
Descend. Descend now.
Okay, anti-ice. Approach.
Clear.
Approach briefing.
Conflict.
Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be so just
Descend. Descend.
Grand. And IAS and bug. And descent checklist complete. Yeah, poor little fucking Echo Golf Alpha. I was proper devastated, I was. No, it wasn't. That's why I was devastated. Like, if I crashed and it was my fault, I would have been like, yeah, grand. That was a good learning experience. But it wasn't.
1,000 ago.
Yeah. It's grand, I just got another one. Isn't it? And then, then when I got Echo Golf Bravo, I decided to do some circuits up in Donegal. And, yeah, the airframe came with 8 hours on the tack and a fucking generator failure, so I was like, oh, lovely. I do, so I got up and I was like, oh, I got up and I got to about 1,000 feet and then I saw the generator failure and I was like, yeah, John, I'm just gonna land, fuck this. No, I landed back and taxied back and I was like, man, fuck this aircraft. Grand. Anybody want tower? So when you get your S2, will you? Oh, Dublin Centre.
Oh really?
Oh, he's a 119.8.
Oh no, he'll come on then.
Yeah. Yeah, good man, Stephen.
Oh, it's not Leon control.
Yeah. I don't know if he will come on because he's on Dublin North. What's Dublin North? 135 something. The which? Discord probably fucking hates this server. Just abuse most of the fucking bandwidth.
I think we should actually. There we go.
Oh. He'll tell us.
1,000 to go.
Okay, we'll level off.
Level.
Yeah. So we're connected, are we?
Yeah.
Dublin control on Ryanair 42 Delta.
1,000 to go.
Ryanair 42 Delta, Dublin, go ahead.
Dublin control Ryanair 42 Delta descending flight level for flight level 150. The Oslex arrival into Dublin.
Ryanair 42 Delta, thank you. Radar identified. Continue on the arrival, descend flight level 70.
Correction, the Sutex arrival will continue descend flight level 070 Ryanair 42 Delta. That's what fatigue does to you, man. That's what fatigue does.
Hello, Dublin Control. Good afternoon. This is Kilo 8.
I just saw Oslex, I didn't see our Sutex.
Dublin.
Oh.
Squawk is 1019 and... Sorry, QNH is 1019 and...
Sorry, I can't hear you over that cop show.
On the aircraft calling, I heard
Isn't
the
he?
report to Dublin. Again, I didn't get the call sign. Repeat your call sign only, please.
It's Kilo
So when I was 6, I really liked this letter. And this was my favorite number, so now it's my call sign.
Outside my airspace, sir. Give me a call in approximately 50 miles.
Do you know what?
approximately 50 miles Kilo 8 Alpha.
Sorry, he's over. He's not even over Holyhead and he's calling Steve.
Where is he?
He's just beside Liverpool.
Was he Kilo 83 Alpha?
Yeah, well, he's just.
Jesus Christ. He's over in North Wales.
Okay, Steve,
And Ryanair 42 Delta, your number 1 ILS runway 10. I can give you a shortcut whenever you want. Just let me know what works for your descent profile.
Yeah, we can take any shortcut. Direct Oslex would be a good one to start with. Ryanair 42 Delta.
Ryanair 42 Delta, roger, route direct Oslex, descent altitude 5,000 feet. The QNH Dublin 1018.
Descend 5,000 feet, direct Oslex QNH 1018, Ryanair 42 Delta. Sure, we can always pop the gear to speed brakes and keep going down, you know?
Ryanair 19 Charlie Tango.
Oh dear.
Very good afternoon.
I have ortho scenery for Dublin at the moment. I thought I deleted it. Apparently not. Yeah, it worked last time. It's just... oh dear.
Okay, we're scheduled to be 5,000 flying on.
Ryanair 17 Sierra Mike, leaving my airspace to the east, sir. No further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.
Little bit of speed brake.
Climb at your discretion. Take care.
Because we have to decel, remember?
Discretion 122 decimal. I speak to you soon. Thanks very much.
So when we hit that decel point, it won't. Yeah, sure, you're landing, so it's up to you.
Right, that's good. And then we'll hit 180 by Ghana.
Alright, clean by Oslex, 180 by Gannett, and on the glide. That's exactly what being a captain is. Yeah, that's what being a captain is. You make it up as you go along, and then you just be really cocky that what you've made up is right. And yeah, the little FO is too scared to go, but actually, sir.
That's what happened. That's what 2747
I know. We learn about that in the human performance book. They're like, do not be afraid to tell your captain he's being a gobshite. It's better he argues with you than they argue at your funeral. And we were like, oh.
Wasn't there somewhere like it was like there they changed it so that they weren't being up with their training captain so they could be more confident in telling about mistakes.
Yeah. Something. Yeah. But when you think about it, like, imagine you being the junior FO and say you have like your line captain sitting there in the fucking seat. You're not gonna exactly go, actually I think we should go around. He's gonna be like You're a bit shit of a pilot. Can we try again?
Try again later.
Oh. I'm running an ortho for XP in the background. Mine are eating shit. It's grand.
What's your LOD at?
It won't matter because ortho is in the background. It'll use all my CPU periodically. Like I could set it to 9 and I'll still be getting 20 FPS. Won't matter. There we go. When I set it to 5, I get 25. But to me, that's disgusting. So. And that's how Ryanair fly. Over 99% of our flights arrived on time. Ryanair, making Concorde simple. Right, 1,000 to go. No, I think you were right. Okay. You're being safe. Just normally at this point I'm still doing 208 knots. I love prop aircraft because they stop so quickly because the prop can create so much drag.
Ryanair 42 Delta, further descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Continue to descend altitude 3,000 feet, Ryanair 42 Delta.
And Ryanair 42 Delta, continue your present heading after Oslex.
Continue heading after Oslex, Ryanair 42 Delta. It's a heading of 001. What? Yes, because you said it, so it's set for me. Yes, mine is synced to yours, and the annoying clicking noise is gone.
Zone control, how are you getting on? Shamrock 89.
How are you getting on? You as well?
How are you getting on?
Shamrock 89, Dublin control, afternoon Connor, direct Nevry, climb flight level 230, free speed.
Descend.
230, free speed, direct Nevry. Great to be here, Stephen. Shamrock 89. How are you getting on? Well.
Right, do you want any checklists?
Descend.
Altimeters?
Clear of conflict.
Ryanair 42 Delta, push every button there for the best rate of descent. Turn right direct to RISAP from RISAP, cleared ILS 10, report established.
Clear to RISAP, Ryanair 42 Delta. Yeah. That's it. Legs.
Ryanair 19er Charlie Tango, leaving my airspace, London offline.
Well, he said every button for the best rate of descent, didn't he?
Online, but you're not in range yet. Unicom for the moment, 1228. Further climb your discretion, take it easy.
Descend. Descend.
He said every button for the best rate of descent. So. Flaps 5. Every button for the best rate of descent, so basically descend as fast as you can and Oslex and Director ISAP. Yeah. I'm going to let you press the LNAV and VNAV buttons, remember the master. Yeah. Okay, gear down, flaps 15, landing checklist, engine start switches. Recall.
Shamrock 28 Charlie, Dublin control, good afternoon, radar identified.
Speed brake.
210, free speed.
Climb flight level 210, free speed.
Gear.
Charlie.
And auto brake. Just, you know, Ryanair procedures, isn't it?
Crossing above you, stop the climb temporarily, flight level 70, give you further very shortly. We'll hold 70 for the traffic, Shamrock 89.
It should do, because you're going to push it.
Yeah. After Gallaudet, take 60 speed.
I'll get it for you now. 145.
Delta, you established?
Ryanair 42 Delta is established on the approach, not the ILS 10.
Ryanair 42 Delta, that's okay. If you're happy to continue, contact the tower 1186. See ya.
Yeah, we're happy to continue. Tower 1186. Cheers, Ryanair 42 Delta. Dublin Tower, good afternoon. Ryanair 42 Delta established on the approach, runway 10.
Ryanair 42 Delta, good afternoon. Continue approach to surface wind 10, direct now, 1 item to depart.
Continue approach 1 item to depart, Ryanair 42 Delta.
Sherman 1923, Ryanair 10, you're clear to take off the surface wind 10, direct now, slowly.
Yes.
There we go. Hey. It's always like a moment of like, oh, will it be a cunt?
I'm thinking at 7 miles from him. Oh no. Yeah, 6 miles from him. 6 miles.
You're the boss. I mean, it's a shared cockpit.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Take me out to dinner first.
Clear of conflict. Traffic.
I go auto brake max all the time because I'd rather stop quick than stop off the runway.
Alright, I just said 2 earlier.
Right, okay.
Okay, 6 miles. 6.
Do you want more flaps?
Flat 10. Yes.
Flap 10. Set.
Ryanair 42 Delta, Ryanair 10, you're clear to land surface wind 10 degrees at angle.
Clear land runway 10, Ryanair 42 Delta. I hear so many people read back the wind and it's just not necessary.
That was so tired that I was
And visual.
Yeah. Should be an interesting shit.
Yeah, the ILS will be getting some use. Ah, sure, look, a hand fly, it'd be grand. Yeah, now that we're out of the clouds. Flaps 30 and VREF. 1000.
1,000. 1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birchow.
3000 set. Clearance obtained indeed. Okay, that approach actually looks pretty slick now with my Dublin scenery.
Zero.
Okay, now
500.
are you taking the autopilot out?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
400.
Clear of
300.
conflict.
Approaching minimums. 200.
Decision height.
Minimums. 100. $50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Long landing, 6,000 feet remaining.
And down, speed brakes up. Decel. soon. Flaps up. Dublin Tower, Ryanair 42 Delta vacating Sierra 2.
Ryanair 42 Delta, welcome to open place, straight ahead, Whiskey 1. Hold short runner 16340, requested stop.
Straight ahead, Whiskey 1, hold short 1634, and we will take stand 127 Ryanair 4, 125 42 Delta.
Ryanair 42 Delta, Roger, you can cross runner 1634, continue hotel 1 link 4, stand at 125.
Cross 1634, hotel 1 link 4, stand 125 Ryanair 42 Delta. The APU on the bus. That's pretty spot on, yeah. You chuffed with that.
Approaching 3-4.
Look at that gorgeous Terminal 2. Mwah! I mean, it's probably a decent enough Terminal 2 for you, but for me, mwah! Straight from the plans, perfectly modelled. A little bit of pride in it, yeah. I have them up, yeah. Are they not up for you? Yeah. The 124 is on our left, 125 is in front of us. Is there number markings on the ground in Airsoft? Yeah, there was none on the default. I put some down. Pain in the ass to do. Oh fuck, we're blinding the ground crew. Oh, I hate myself. I left the taxi lights on when we were taxiing, and I hate myself. And GPU connect, set chocks, and get the APU on the go. 2 engines off, and anti-collision off. And I'll just go to the shutdown checklist. Fuel. So fuel. And electrical GPU APU. Okay. It's cheap. Grand. Seatbelts. Window heat. Probe heat. Anti-ice. Electrical hydraulic pumps. Voice recorder. Aircon. Exterior lights, steady, I have set them. Start switches. Auto brake. Speed brake. Up. Flaps. Parking brake. Start levers. Weather radar. Transponder. Doors. Grand. Oh. Turn around, so we'll go to the we do the old Ryanair 25-minute turnaround.
Sorry, do you want APU or GPU?
Well, see, it's up to you.
Well, you're flying now.
Okay, well, I'll go with realistic thing of we keep the APU off.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll go 5.5 tons is usually good. Are you filing or am I? Well, I suppose you're. Grand. I'll go do the walk around. Grand.
Shamrock 47. Request sufficient start.
We'll go.
Shamrock
No,
47,
no preferred cause.
H1019 hectopascals push and start approved. Took release point in November.
H1019er, sufficient start approved. Release point November. Shamrock 476.
Grand. We'll just reconnect Smart Co-Pilot with me as master and you as slave, yeah? Which? Yeah, no, yeah, that's grand. I don't mind sitting in the right seat. Copy. Oh, that's bang on, that is. Well, you know, the the Boeing AFCOM even calls for 150, like Boeing specify 150 is the ideal landing rate. No, ideal, not average. You might not want to track the approach into Cork. You might not want that one on your LCV.
It's shit. If it's anything above 300, I will then. So that's a benchmark. That should be okay.
Fair enough. 300, got it. Right. I gave you my ID there, just join up as slave whenever you're ready.
Oh, yes.
Job's a good one. What the fuck happened?
Oh, look at my parking. I was driving up.
Not on my screen you weren't, but yeah, it's because we have different sceneries.
Oh, well, nearly made it.
Hey, what's our new call sign?
Ryanair 4
Cool. And then 1412. Oh, oh me. Jobs are good. Every tab, charts. Yeah, you have it there, so you do that. I will do the refs. 0 fuel weight. 2.3. Are we refueling, are we?
Dublin Tower, Bravo Kilo 9, a radio check. Bravo Kilo 9, visibility is 5.
Yeah, no worries.
Wind 100 degrees 8 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Clouds scattered 1100 feet. Broken 1400 feet. Broken 1800 feet. Temperature 9. Dew point 7 QNH 1019. No significant change. Advise on initial contact. You have information, India.
Target afternoon, Ryanair 14 Golf, type surviving 737-800 on stand 125 with information, India, request clearance to Cork.
Ryanair 14 Golf, good afternoon, you cleared to Cork. Milano 2 Echo departure, Ryanair 10 Squawk 6636, airborne frequency is going to be Unicom 122 decimal 8.
Okay, Milano 2 Echo, Runway 10 Squawk 6636 and Unicom and airborne, Ryanair 14 Golf.
Stephen, wow.
4 Golf, your back is correct, you called me, ready for push and start.
Welcome.
Hello
Oh.
Dublin Tower.
It's 2 o'clock, maybe we went to get lunch.
Kilo 83 Alpha requesting radio check on 118.60. Kilo 83 Alpha readability is 5.
Just call with your call sign, and then that's all you need to do. Just tower me. Grand, you hear me. Sound.
VFR flight to Dublin, squawk is 1200.
Did he say he's a VF4 flight to Dublin?
Kilo 83 Alpha, you're outside the Dublin control zone, so you can report approaching D.Byrne. Read back against this for Kilo 83 Alpha. Kilo 83 Alpha, you're currently displaying about 24 miles outside of control airspace, so you can report entering control airspace via Byrne. Roger, that's it. Dublin Tower, Bravo Kilo 9, is at stand 20,
What?
type 737, ready to copy IFR to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Bravo Kilo 9, your flight plan is invalid. Can you file
Clonmel.
the correct flight plan, call back?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Because North 23 is... North 23 is like the middle of Africa. Don't think we have enough fuel, man. Yeah, gives us before start checklist. Nav. 1 second. Oh, I have to use yours. Yeah, happy out. No. Both. Armed. 4 on. I have to get into your seat for this.
Sherman 476, you can taxi.
Yeah, test set.
Link 4, Mike 1, hold short, running 1634, stretch further.
Okay, Link 2,
Close.
Foxtrot, Link 4, hold short, runway 16 at Mike 1, Shamrock 476.
Coolio, coolio, coolio.
I saw I was looking at the star,
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe it's the other way. Is it the other way right?
No, this is definitely not the ones at the start for the turnaround.
What's with the star or for the joker?
Wait, what?
Was I meant to look what's with the star or without the star?
Look, the place is it's configured, so look, it's grand.
Fine, fine. I got a QNH 1098.
Cool. Flight directors on, auto throttle on, L nav, V nav. Yep. I'll connect the tug and we will call for push. We'll push to TRP Romeo.
Okay. You can just give us link 4, that'd be easier.
Yep.
Oh no, you can't.
Let me just confirm this TRP Romeo. No, TRP Bravo even, sorry, yeah, behind us. God, it's been a while. Yeah, go on ahead.
Wait, is it still connected?
No. I don't know why the tug's not even coming actually. Where the fuck is the tug?
8 minutes drive.
Oh, fuck me.
Good morning, Dublin Towers, Beaver 2656.
Good morning, pal. Where the fuck are you?
10 at 6.2 miles out.
It's fucking quarter streaming.
Beaver 2656, continue approach to wind.
Why are you smoking? Good morning.
Surface wind 10 degrees.
I got a new match,
Continue
2
approach down
snaps,
to
and an
10,
email.
and we have localizer capture. Super 2656. You're not even on the ILS. You're about 1 mile away from the ILS, so I'd recommend going around and re-establishing for the ILS running 10. Affirmative, Speedway 2656. Be advised. Center is currently away from the control. We will go around on the published approach.
Right, 1 for Golf 725, ready for push and start.
Control comes back online. You can come back down.
Oh.
Assist you further. Stay again for 2656. Speedway 2656. You can establish on for the ILS then runner 10 once you're follow the approach. This approach, or if control comes back online, he'll be able to assist you further. Affirmative, Speedway 2656.
It's not affirmative, it's a roger.
Shamrock 476 from Mike 1, you can cross runner 16.
Well, it's actually interchangeable.
Okay, from Mike 1.
Affirmative confirms acknowledgement, along with confirmed or acknowledged.
Shamrock 476.
Right there, 1 for Golf 125, ready for push and start.
Runner 14 Golf, push and start here with Dublin UNH 1019, took release point, Bravo.
See,
1019, push and start approach to Bravo, right on 1 for Golf.
you don't actually have to read back or confirm every instruction either. Some instructions you can just leave, you can just not confirm at all. I do it all the time. Like when they say, like, if you call and they say radar identified, you don't have to confirm that. Or if they give you a
yeah, I don't say that.
or it's contextual, like you just kind of learn the ones that you just go, yeah, grand, fuck off. Right, tugs in, bypass man. Release marking brake. Right, engine starts, we'll go engine 2 on.
So how does the start go? Just what's the captain's push the start switches and then
It's it can be either one. I've seen it been done. The person on the right does the right. The person on the left does the left. 21.5 idle. EGT. And you have to monitor for hung and hot starts, so you have to monitor N2 and EGT. Both good. Good start engine 2. And start engine 1. N2. Fatigue is real, isn't it?
Hello, Shamrock 12 Charlie with your custom clearance to O'Hare, Chicago.
Sir, I got no KLM 45.
KLM 45 Papa, runner 10, clear land surface wind 10, 037 knots.
Clear land, KLM 455.
And stay up. 2 good starts. Right. Gives the before taxi checklist.
Chicago. Every 6 Echo departure, runner 10, squawk 6653.
Engines.
Roger, Never departure from
Off.
10 and squawk 6653, Shamrock 12 Charlie.
Continuous.
Shamrock 12 Charlie, just confirm
Off.
copy in every 6 Echo departure, runner 10.
Packs, auto, isolation, auto, AP bleed off.
Shamrock 12 Charlie, the readback is correct. You can call me ready for push.
Auto.
Roger, we'll call ready. Shamrock 12.
Set takeoff 5.
I think we just said
Both of us just kind of fucked with them there. 2, 5, yeah, green light 5. It's gonna be set takeoff at we'll just set it to 5 units. 5.
start number.
2 idle.
This is Kilo
And we'll do a quick flight control test.
I have seen the VFR charts and on also
Yep,
my
full and free.
GPS, and it seems like I'm close to the right downwind of runway 1.
And doors and anti-ice.
Kilo 83 Alpha, you're currently 15 miles outside controlled airspace. Your next report is approaching grey head for zone entry.
Okay, just disconnect from me for 1 second and reconnect then when I close the door.
You could even radio check.
Pardon?
Smart go pilot.
Yeah, from Smart Copilot.
Runner 725, readability is fine.
Ah, fuck, I can't close the door. Because the fucking engines and shit are on. Reconnect. It's grand.
No, it should or just start taxiing.
Yeah, I don't know why I have a door warning then. Must be a fault.
Is your part 90 is the same?
Yeah. Explain throughout an hour. Alright, tug is clear and on the right.
Okay.
Ryanair 14 Golf, ready for taxi.
Runner 14 Golf, are you able to see your link 4?
Hey, firm, Ryanair 14 Golf.
Runner 14 Golf, thanks very much. You connect via link 4, Mike 1, cross runner 1634. Whiskey 2, Sierra 7, runner 10.
Link 4 and Mike 1, cross runway 1634, Whiskey 2, and onto Sierra and Sierra 7, Ryanair 14 Golf.
We can take CR6. Yeah.
And Ryanair 14 Golf, we can take Sierra 6 for departure for that option.
Runner 14 Golf, Roger, you can hold short Sierra 6 for running 10.
Nice.
Sierra 6 for 10, Ryanair 14 Golf.
It'll just be a bleeds off departure.
KLM 45 Papa, welcome to Dublin, taxi start ahead, Whiskey 1, hold short runner 1634.
Alright, and we're crossing the runway. Go ahead and put our position lights to flash. Well, if we go Mike 1, we're going the Whiskies.
Approaching 3, 4.
No, shit. Papa Hotel Mike. Balls.
Go right, go left, right to go.
Yep. It's grand. Because every time we taxi, they give us fucked up instructions.
200 feet
Right,
remaining.
we'll forget off. We're left onto 1634.
No, why would you tell him?
Traffic. So we're just coming back around again.
He thinks
Runner 14 Golf Roger on. I did say Mike 1.
Yeah, from, wasn't my fault.
Roger, you can hold position, please.
Okay, holding position, right over for golf.
Why though?
I just don't.
KLM 45
Yeah,
Runner
yeah,
1634, continue Hotel 1 Link 4, stand 20.
Wasn't chuffed with that, he wasn't.
Hotel 1 Link 4, stand 203, KLM 45.
Runner 1 for Golf. You can continue taxi now, Runner 1634, vacate Echo 1. It's going to be Foxtrot and Old Taxiway back up to Mike 1, hold Runner 1634 this time.
Okay, we're left Echo 1 and the Foxes all the way up to Mike 1, right over 1 for golf.
1 sec, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Why is he taxiing us back?
Because where else would you go? You can't take off, you're not allowed.
What?
Double operations, you can't take
Shamrock 476, fully ready, Sierra 7.
Ah, fuck, I took the wrong taxiway again, it's Alpha.
No contact with Runner 10, clear takeoff, surface wind 10 degrees 7.
We could have turned fucking right onto Sierra.
Clear takeoff runway 10, Shamrock 476, thanks, goodbye.
I don't think we're allowed though.
Is he taxiing us back up to have ops give out to us? Fox all the way up to Mike, right? What is it, Ryanair 14 Golf?
Mike 1's at the second left.
Dublin Ryanair 14 Golf.
Runner 14 Golf, go ahead.
Dublin Ryanair 14 Golf. Is there an operational reason that we taxied up instead of Sierra? I'm curious.
14 Golf, face firm. There was a aircraft on the ILS for Runner 10. And I was in negative contact with him, so I had no idea where he was going to vacate. So just for safety reasons, I have to vacate you onto Foxtrot and bring you back up to Mike 1. So from Mike 1 now, you can cross Runner 1634. Continue Whiskey 2, Sierra, Sierra 7, Hotel Runner 10.
I'm taking control. That's right. That's Hotel 1. Go one more.
I was following the fucking center line, thank you very much.
I'm sorry, we're different.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's understood. Mike 1 1634 and Sierra's Ryanair 14 Golf. Fucking different scenery, pal, relax.
Do you know about the gridlock thing?
Yeah, you can't have a fucking aircraft sit
Approaching
there in
3,
front of the
4.
Sierras, because then vacating traffic to T2 can't come off.
Shark 12, Charlie Bush, and start over Fiddle QNH 1019, Hector Moscow.
Push and shut PF QNH 1019, Shamrock 12, Charlie.
You're so lucky, that's awesome.
No, see, I've noticed, right, on VATSIM, everyone has a the controller is right mentality. The controller is not fucking right. It's the pilot. It's my fucking aircraft. I fly it. You tell me what I should do. I tell you what I am doing.
Here, you just get given an ATR departure.
An ATR departure.
Yeah, like when I turn off to right. It's
I think so. I don't think that was a category C departure anyway. Alright, give me the before takeoff checklist. Checked. 5 in green. Set. Take off, left turn after departure, tight left turn, so we'll see if we can make a Unicom when airborne. Engine fire, any other failures, we'll just reject and pull off to the left. I have a left turn on my ND.
Why is it a left?
It should be right.
Along with 2 Echo, yeah.
Let me just... Departure. No, I have the Balf. Alano 2 Echo. There we go. Yeah. Right turn after right turn. Yeah. See, that's why we do the takeoff briefing.
Yeah, exactly.
The aircraft would have gone a very different fucking way.
Yeah, disconnect. Cap.
Secured.
Would you like to load line?
Yeah, go on.
Thanks.
Is configured for takeoff yet? TARA.
Straps.
Flash.
I'll be like
And on.
Hello Tower, this is Kilo 83 Alpha reporting at Brayhead. Kilo 83
Is
Alpha,
it?
you cleared into
Oh, it is, yeah, it's the rat.
altitude 1,500 feet in the zone. Next report is going to be the
It's
pitch.
grand.
Might be to never use taxi ever again.
No, do you know what it is? I need to change that sign on the scenery.
Repeat again please for Bravo, sorry, Kilo 83 Alpha. Kilo 83 Alpha, you cleared into
It's
the
alright,
zone.
we didn't get stuck, did we?
Altitude 1,500 feet in the zone. Next report,
Like
pitching has
halfway
checked.
down.
You can expect a left downwind for runway 10. Expecting, altitude not above 1,000.
So I can't taxi for shit, but I can fly amazing.
Left downwind of runway 10.
Hello, Rhino Charlie Alpha 73 on stand 127, information Juliet, QNH 109, request clearance to Manchester.
It's a good thing pilots don't spend most of their time on the ground, isn't it?
Runway 14 California 10, clear takeoff, surface wind 10 degrees, 7 knots, spotting.
Clear for takeoff for runway 10, runway 14 Golf 5.
He can't wait to get us out of his airspace.
Manchester, VC2 Echo departure, runway 10, squawk 6660.
Left to departure squawking 6660, Rhino Charlie Alpha.
Alright, and check full, check
Approaching.
final, check
One,
full, check
zero.
final, clear both.
Call ready for push and start.
Dog
On
it.
runway 10.
Checked.
D1 rotate.
Here.
Positive. 400.
Dublin Tower, hello, Shamrock 205, established on
And let's bug up a bit.
Final, rolling 10.
1,000.
Did you just press B nav? Okay. The aircraft did it itself. Yeah, it's grand.
Climb. Climb.
Shamrock 205, continue approach to wind 10 degrees 7.
Continuing approach, Shamrock 205.
Damn, that thrust reduction really hurts. Yeah, go flaps up. After takeoff checklist.
Shamrock 1 Charlie, ready for taxi. Kilo 83 Alpha reporting tangents, please.
Okay, I'll have to take one check for stabilization.
Yeah, set. Auto. Off, up. Is off. Up. Not through transition yet. Sorry, say again? Yeah, I know. It's what the flight director's telling me to do for some reason. So I'm going to ignore the flight director and I'm going to hand fly this up to cruise.
Clear of conflict.
Yeah, so
Increase.
give me N1 there, please.
Increase climb.
Just climb at 230 till we're up at 8,000. Perfect. You're gone a bit quiet, by the way. Yeah. No worries.
Maintain vertical speed. Climb. Climb.
Yep. Yeah, I have no vertical flight directors at the moment, so go ahead and hit level change for me. Yeah, my flight directors aren't working. No, because if we turn the autopilot on, what's going to happen if the flight directors aren't accurate?
Climb. Climb.
Right, Command A. Nope. Straight down. Okay, go ahead and set standards.
Vertical speed.
Gonna recycle the flight directors for a second.
Yeah.
Climb. Climb.
I have no flight directors. But go ahead, Command A. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, let me try recycling them.
Maintain vertical speed.
Oh wait, no, here we go.
Okay,
Climb.
it's in command. No. Straight down again. Okay, go into the MCP and verify our legs altitude. Verify that it's...
Oh no, because we're setting 9,000. That's what I was doing. Let me just go to cruise for a second.
Yeah.
Clear of conflict.
1,000 to go.
Climb. Climb.
Why is it giving me command A?
No, it's still pulling down. Right, give it a second and we'll just keep climbing.
I had it there. That's command A. Let me just check this.
Don't enable the autopilots. Yeah, yeah, I thought it was an altitude restriction on the SID. Yeah, it's well, we've obviously bust that, so just keep going. It won't until the flight directors match my pitch, and my pitch is level change with no restriction, so set that in the FMC. So in the FMC, go to the legs page, and whatever our current waypoint is, just set that altitude or above. So do slash the altitude and then A. Ah, that will be why. So go Nepo and go flight level, say 100 or above.
Maintain vertical speed. Climb.
Then execute that.
Climb.
And yeah, I see a discontinuity in our leg there as well. Tismo, then.
No, I've got Gizmo.
Alright, okay.
Maintain vertical speed.
Yeah, speed checks.
Climb. Climb.
Right, okay, just ignore the autopilot, we'll just navigate this. It's better to fly the aircraft and then try and get the systems in.
Right side.
As long as I have lateral navigation, we can work out our vertical navigation.
Yeah.
I know it's not easy.
Flight levels. Gears went down.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Press the G key back to 7F.
Right.
Okay, I'm just gonna go direct on.
Yeah. Verify in the cruise page that our cruise altitude is set.
It is now.
Right, now cycle the flight directors. And give us a level change to level change 240. There we go. There we go. And now a bit of LNAV.
Okay.
There we go. Autopilot's corrected.
Come on, Peter.
No, we'll just keep it with a level change.
Fuck. There.
I don't know, but we fixed it, so it's alright. And the passengers didn't notice too much of a difference.
Apart from the fact that we were going up and down from the blind airplane.
Well, to be fair, our vertical speed remained fairly constant. It was only our speed, our airspeed.
How did that happen?
I don't know. That was an FMC programming issue, so.
Right side we're tracking way ahead.
Grand job.
Like, if I was John, I would just stay in a corner page with the parents and it's like, you're not doing anything else, but just like, I'm the most you're getting back to
Alright, yeah, so we did our after takeoff checklist, didn't we? Cool. Yeah, okay, my hands on the controls, I'm ready for VNAV, yeah. Grand. It's a gorgeous day, isn't it? No, it's a great L day. I don't know what you're on about. It's great. It's phenomenal.
Thousand to go.
The sim and real life. God. Gorgeous weather in the both of them. Grand. Yeah, our speed's not working, so I'll go speed intervene and 286.
One second. Wait, one sec. There we go. Okay, so we're at our cruise speed. Okay, why is I got one?
What the fuck? Some autopilot failure today, isn't it?
Okay, speeds. Not working.
Auto throttle? No, the auto throttle is just slow is what it is. Yeah. Love a little bit of technical difficulty.
You do? We had this the last time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but not as bad. It was just the LNAV and VNAV buttons were a bit fucky, but it wasn't half as bad as this.
I think we had an autopilot failure when we went around though, do you remember that?
I can't remember because all I remember is just hand flying it. Honestly, I just remember hand flying the whole time on the approach, so I was like, yeah, it's grand.
Cockpit 7 is going to be up pretty soon, and we have to be flight level 1 and 2 by Cockpit and flight level 1 as well. Cockpit 7 in 3 minutes.
Right, I don't have those restrictions.
Yeah, you do.
Not in my FMC, I don't.
And now take Cockpit out of flight level 2. We are expecting Clonmel at 14.
So, verify Clonmel, Tismo, Curram, Turk, Larno.
Negative.
Right, what is it?
Clonmel, Tismo, Barnu, Robo. Is that what you said?
No. What's the arrival into Cork?
Tismo and Romeo?
No, see, it's a Curragh 1 Golf for me. See, it has ILS 3-4 for me as well. Tismo 1 Romeo. The ILS 1-6. Now it says we're at top of descent. Reset MCP out descent checklist.
Okay, descent checklist. Pressurization.
Is set landing altitudes set?
ITIs.
Not needed.
Approach briefing and fuel. We don't even have an approach. We don't even have an approach for an approach briefing.
We're just gonna send it.
Alright. Roger that. IS and
Set for descent.
okay.
So we're gonna go an initial of 6,000.
Now.
Okay, let me just double check that it is. Because if it's not, I'm gonna completely get it right on my page. Here's my 1 Romeo works 6.
Yeah, no, look, I have it set on my screen as well, so.
No, you have a Cur 1 Romeo. Rival.
I'm telling you what I see on my screen, Tismo 1 Romeo.
Increase descent.
Now it's still.
Increase
Yeah,
descent.
still Tismo 1 Romeo now.
Descent.
Ah, okay, so I just had to change it. So we fly away to it, just maybe. Let's get down. And I'll call John number. No.
Technically he controls the flight level 080, so.
Okay, okay then. 080. We'll get down. I'll tell you what, I'll plug 080 again.
Yeah, and then we won't descend through his airspace.
Yeah.
Wait, does he? Let me check the. Let me check my sectional. Fucking hate this thing. Shannon CTA 3500 to 2500. Shannon CTA. Shannon CTA. Cork CTR surface to 5000.
So do you 5,000?
Yeah, he controls to 5000. Thought that.
Okay, well, we've got 8,000 in anyway to support the FMC. That in. Tismo should be 5,000.
Yeah, get the ATIS now.
I won't do text though. Well, actually, can you get it? Because you have text.
Yep.
Let me know what you have. And then.
This is Cork Information Juliet at time 1330. Expect ILS approach runway 16 in use at transition level 060. Wind 09015. Visibility 400 meters. Oh. Well, we might have to divert.
Why?
400 meters.
Oh, God.
RVR range 16 is 500.
Yeah, I'm giving John a call.
I pee. Yeah, just ask him for the most recent weather.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him.
So,
And I'm calling him on frequency now. He's not on Discord.
yeah, call him on frequency.
Cork approach, running 1 for golf.
His radio is like on spot. Just check.
Cork approach, running 1 for golf.
Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
John's just gone. Maybe we can. His loss now.
Winner 1 for golf, is that you calling?
Hey, firm, running 1 for golf. Just, do you have the latest visibility of the weather there?
Yeah, there's visibility is 400 meters in fog, and the sky conditions scattered 100 broken, 200 broken, 600. And the IRVR is for 16, touchdown 500, midpoint 400, stop in 400.
Okay, that's all copy. Thanks, running for golf. It's going to be interesting.
And running 1 for golf, Cork Roger, confirm your squawk 6636.
Hey, firm, squawk 6636, running 1 for golf.
1 for golf, tank identified on the squawk, and you're cleared for the Tismo 1 Romeo, ILS runway 16, and descent level 80.
Identify level 80, Tismo 1 Romeo for 16, running 1 for golf.
Right. So decision altitude for the ILS Cat C is 91. 91 feet, because we're going to go Cat 2.
Can you try that to go from Cork?
Or 176, but it's going to be Cat 2 because of the visibility.
Confirm VF4 circuits. Latest weather visibility is 400 meters in fog, and clouds are scattered at 100 broken, 200 broken, 600.
You wouldn't even get IF4 circuits.
Pretty good visual.
Let me.
Are you using a third party weather program, Jared, or? I can point for aircraft to an I-4 circuit call. Yeah, that's fine. It's just like traffic inbound, so. Yeah, give me a sec, I'll switch up aircraft.
Switching planes.
Yeah.
Just hop into the Learjet here.
Oh, love that. Can I get some VF4 circuits of 400 meters visibility?
Okay, so what, 500 meters?
Our decision altitude is 91 feet. So if we're not visual by 91 feet, gut it around.
So if we're gonna divert,
If
Lannon or
Kerry,
Kerry?
let me get the meters for the both of them. Met self briefing. Shannon, few 1,600, broken 2,000, visibility unlimited, and Kerry is pseudometer. Kerry actually isn't report. Cork.
Ryanair 14 Golf, descend 3,000 feet, QNH 1016 to be level Barney.
1016 now, 3,000 feet to be level by Barney, Ryanair 14 Golf.
There's no local reports for Kerry. So Shannon is our diver.
Okay, so maybe how many times do you use Rob?
We'll give it 2 approaches.
Barney about 3,000 feet.
Grand. We're not looking at that, so we'll pop all the speed brake. Fucking VF4 circuits 400 meter visible, some bastard, isn't he? Anyway. Cork is shite for that. It gets so much coastal fog.
I know. I'd get rid of that speed brake because it's 2,000.
Yeah, but watch what happens when I get rid of the speed brake, because that forecast is at your current profile. Right. Watch what happens when I get rid of it. Watch how far out it goes. And bear in mind we're doing 5 knots over currently. Buddy. And then our descent profile is going to be shallower and we're not going to hit it. But alright. I will bring it back to 250 just so we're not busting the altitude. Because it's more important to hit the altitude restriction that he's given you than the speed restriction, because you can bleed speed off, no bother. You can establish at a high speed and bleed it, but it's hard to establish at a high altitude and bleed it. Speed is life and altitude is life insurance. Have you ever heard that one?
No, but I haven't.
It's very fucking true. Like in the TBM, my life assurance was my altitude because I survived. Right, is the approach checklist. Set. We're through 6,000 now, so we'll set the QNH. Yeah, I never read it out because we lost our shit laughing at 400 meters. 1016. We have kilo. We're gonna go rad because we're ILS. 91.
Ryanair 14 Golf, Tismo 1 Romeo, cleared Alice, approach runway 16, report established.
Cleared Alice, approach runway 16, report established, Ryanair 14 Golf.
Yeah, I'll let you fiddle with the VOR lock and stuff.
Okay. You're setting the radio.
No, I am.
Yeah. No, barrow. Radio. There we go. Yeah. So.
1,000 to go.
Yeah, set the radio height to 91, because that's your altitude then. Your height is your.
Do we have a
2500.
No, and our we should.
Clear of conflict.
Should be the 3-4 ILS. I'll check the IIP. 114.6. No, sorry, that's the VOR. The ILS is 1099. Yeah, and our course is 164. I don't. We're in the middle clouds for me.
And
Clear
Cork
of
approach,
conflict.
Stubber 4 Delta, we're back with you now. IF4 clearance, our circuits around Cork, please.
So we're 42 Delta, Cork is all copied, and cleared circuits, we runway 16, 3,000 feet, squawk 6656.
Are you at launch your speed there?
Yeah, I was literally just about to in the turn.
Cork 6650 is Stubber 4 Delta.
No, I'll get her halfway into the turn.
6656.
So we're 42 Delta, we're back correct, and you can report ready for startup information, kilo QNH 1016.
Information queue now, current 1016, call for startup, Stubber 4 Delta, thank you.
Hey, can you pause for some? Oh, you have to wait extra.
I don't think so. How come?
Because I wanted to set my
Traffic. Clear of conflict. Traffic.
I think if I it's
Clear of
Can you update your weather through Squawk Box?
traffic.
Aha! Oh. You update your weather.
My weather is updated, yeah. It updates every 5 minutes. And go flaps 5.
Speed check.
Call established.
Final 14 Golf established, 016.
Minor 14 Golf, 116 clear land, surface wind 090 degrees, 15 knots, and the IR of yours, touchdown 400, midpoint 500, stop end 600.
Okay, that's copy, thanks. Runway 14 Golf, clear to land, runway 16.
And I have the poppies in sight.
Do you?
Yeah. The visibility. His visibility must not be as bad as it's actually saying. I'll check the actual meter. Because the meters only update every half hour. The last one is from 1400 and it's 1530. That's what's
I'll
wrong.
update my weather here.
Clear of
I've got low
conflict.
visibility, but I can definitely make it.
Yeah, no, I can see the runway as well. Okay, autopilot's coming out.
Stubber 4 Delta,
And auto throttle's out too.
Delta, start approved 1016.
And go ahead and go gear down flaps 15.
Gear down, speed check.
Yeah, VREF please.
Traffic.
Yes please. Grand. Flaps 30.
Flaps 13, speed checked, and on brake lights.
Yes please. Every time. Before landing checklist.
Landing checklist, start switches.
Yeah, you're gonna have to set them yet.
Yeah, continuous. Recall, checked. Speed brake, armed, green lights. Now. Landing gear is down.
Monitor vertical
Approaching
speed.
16.
Max. Flaps 5, F30, green lights. Landing lights on. Landing checklist complete.
Grand. Landing clearance obtained.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Grand.
You know, so your speed is going down.
Yeah, I'm indicating 160, yeah.
Yeah, down.
Oh no, I'm well on the glide.
Oh yeah, you're on the glide as well.
500.
Oh, I don't care about your speed. That'll stop when we hit the ground.
400.
My landing gear is good speed.
300.
Clear
High
of
speed gives you a shallower landing
200.
altitude.
Approaching minimums.
Plus the runway's sloped.
100. Minimums. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Stubber 4 Delta, ready.
And I have a tire blown on the
Stubber 40 Delta, taxi Alpha, Cat 2 holding point, runway 16. Taxi Alpha, hold 116, Dover 4 Delta.
Okay.
1 for golf, stopping on the runway, blown tire.
We might be able to taxi off.
Just hold it there for a second. Hold there, hold there.
Runway 1 for golf, stopping on the runway.
1 for golf, right.
I don't know how we blew a tire.
Because I'll tell you why.
What was the landing rate?
386.
That's fine, that's within limits. Alright, we will flaps clean it up anyway and we'll get going. Yeah, I want to give it 100%, yeah. You only need 100% to get moving. Backtrack.
What do you mean backtrack?
It's grand, innit? Just call backtrack, it's grand.
And runway 1 for golf, we're on the backtrack for runway
Approaching.
16. The issue for stopping on the runway was a blown tire. We are able to vacate, which we are currently doing, so just for your information.
Okay, 1 for golf, roll through the intersection, vacate right on Charlie.
Okay, we can
Oh,
run
roll
vacate
through.
right on Charlie.
Confirm, stand number 8.
And I say again, runway 1 for golf.
Right on Charlie, stand number 8.
Right Charlie, and stand 8, runway 1 for golf.
Server 42 Delta, line up white runway 16. White 16.
Yeah, see, it's grand.
No.
95%.
It's bad when you go outside the aircraft. I was looking at the outside view. When I go back to a shitstorm.
Yeah, well, the passengers aren't in the cockpit now, are they? Look, it's all about what the passengers know. Yeah, I got a blown tire. Why? Because it was fought on the runway. There's no way a 350 feet per minute landing rate busts me tire.
What was on the runway?
There was nothing on the runway for me. I just touched down nice and normal, and then halfway through the roll, tire blown. So it must have been the brakes.
I'm gonna tell him to check with the
Yeah, I do. Go ahead and give us the lights. I'll get the lights and stuff off.
And runway 1 for golf.
1 for golf, go ahead.
Yeah, on landing there, the landing rate wasn't that hard, so on that reason for blown tire, just don't know if you want to check for debris or anything.
Okay, tire right.
I'll get offs out there now.
42 Delta, have your departure instructions. Go ahead, number 4 Delta. Departure left turn heading 0.
Imagine seeing an aircraft coming in to stand fucking 2 engines 85%.
070 and stop time at 3,000 feet, number 42 Delta.
No, why would you do We needed them! If we had 2 engines at 85%, what makes you think that one of them will do? Oh, right, grand, Jay. Fucking hell, set the parking brake.
GPU connects.
Will we do a loud emotion, evacuate the aircraft?
Oh, wait. Why won't the GPU connect? Spastic.
Anti-collision light.
Cap cruise track doors for arrival.
Number 40 Delta, flight ready. Server 42 Delta, clear takeoff 16, surface wind 09015.
Right!
Oh my god, I can't believe you blew the tire.
Look, to be fair, right?
I've got no GPU. Oh wait, now I've got a GPU.
Look, you can go back on the live stream, man. That was a sound landing.
She didn't even flare. It was just like level wing into the cockpit.
Yeah.
I see it. I was like trying pulling imaginary.
Runner
yoke to
295,
make
Cork
it
approach, good afternoon.
But
You can
I
expect
did
the
flare. I was at 5
arrival.
degrees. You're not supposed to flare over 5 degrees, you'll tail strike.
Descent pilot's discretion.
And listen, if we're criticising landings, you were nearly out of the fucking touchdown zone.
Oh, sure, look, he got off grand. Our auto brake was perfect. I'm gonna call John.
Right about for golf. Kind of on the rocks. Thanks for the service, John. Have a good day.
No worries, Jerry. Take care. Number 4 Delta is airborne, passing 1,400 feet.
Silver 42, I'll take Cork Roger, continue in heading and maintain 3,000 and reach.
Continue heading and maintain 3,000. Number 4.
Look, sure, this is why I'm in the right seat anyway, isn't it?
Do you want to shut that checklist?
Yeah, shut down checklist.
Yeah, fuel pumps.
Off.
Electricals.
Off.
Fasten seatbelt sign.
Released.
Window heat.
Off.
RP.
Off.
Not guys.
Off.
Electrical level pumps.
4 off.
Push word.
Delete it.
Air conditioning packs.
Off. Isolation open, APU
Silver
on,
40,
engine
Delta, left turn
bleeds,
heading
off.
345 for downwind.
Left turn 345 downwind, Silver 4 Delta.
Disconnected and APU.
Off.
Exterior lights, I've set the
Extinguished.
ready. And start switches.
Auto.
Speed brake.
In.
Flaps.
Up.
Parking brake.
Set.
Dart levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Cockpit voice recorder. Something.
Reset.
Oh, circuit breaker.
You can't pull that one.
Yeah, cockpit door.
Open.
Shutdown check is completely secure.
Yeah, secure checklist.
Higher smoke factors.
Off.
Cabin utilities, IV and galley power.
Cab util. Off.
Emergency exit lights.
Off.
Air conditioning packs.
Off.
Trim air.
Off.
APU ground power.
Both off.
Battery.
And battery. Off. Oh.
Secure checklist complete.
The battery won't go off. Okay. Yep, battery off.
It's not working.
No. Another fucking failure.
Secure checklist kind of complete.
Grant.
That was fun.
That was interesting. Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe there is a reason for currency